Hello again. All right, so we're gonna get deep into food. Food is fuel, food is information, eat real food. And this ties into what we've been talking about. Nature doesn't make mistakes. The universe doesn't make mistakes, especially when it's growing our own food supply.
Yeah, so we say all the time, eat real food. And it does occur to us that maybe you're not sure exactly what we're talking about because you might have two food options in front of you.
Yeah, when you walk into that grocery store, you're filled with ideas on what to eat with food.
There's a lot of things you can eat.
But half of them aren't real, half of them are genetically modified, half of them are just so outside of their natural form. So we want to clarify what we mean by eat real food.
Just because you can eat something doesn't mean it's food.
Yes.
But we're looking at just like some common breakfast ideas.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs on one end, cornflakes on the other, or some sort of cereal. Eggs is real food.
They come from chicken.
Yes, one of the most nutrient-dense things that you can eat. It's natural, it's delicious. And then cornflakes. It's like a ton of ingredients. None of them are good for you. They have to add vitamins back into it because there's no nutritional value.
Yeah. Think about where it was made. That's what we mean. Nature doesn't make mistakes. Cornflakes don't come from nature. Yes, some people may argue that, maybe there's some corn in there and maybe there's a little bit of wheat, but they're so far from their actual nutrient-dense form that it's not food. They've been so modified, so taken out of their actual density, their food density, that it's not food. That's what we mean. That cereal isn't food.
Right. So when we say eat real food, we mean real things that come from the earth in as close to their natural form as possible. So just because it kind of relates to a thing that exists as food doesn't mean that it's still food in the form that you're getting it. So we're humans. Humans should be eating human food, and humans have evolved over millions of years to eat things that come from the planet. It would be ridiculous if humans had evolved all this time just waiting for the supermarket to open.
One day, someone's gonna invent something that looks like this, but tastes better, and it
doesn't exist. Like when you look at like fake burgers that you start seeing everywhere that are being touted as the healthy thing compared to ground beef, you can't even compare.
The fake burger meat has like 30 ingredients.
And
that's
they're
like
terrible for you.
But yes. So our point being,
so eat real food because you're a human. And I think that something that's really important to look at is even just looking over the last few generations, the last 50 years, is a really, really strong correlation to as the food has gotten further and further from its natural source, so has health declined.
Yes.
People have gotten more obese and less healthy in that same time. And it's, just going back 2 generations, most people were farming most of their own food in their own yards. They knew the local farmers and the butcher, and you knew where all your food was coming from. And we've kind of lost that. And it's kind of easy to see when you look around.
Yeah. So pay attention, really, when you're shopping, grocery shopping, going to grab that food, think about, was this nature made or was it man-made?